What's up, good people and Eagle fans? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I ended the live stream because I had to take my buddy David Wiley home. And I'm doing my fireside chat now because I'm going to have to get up about 5 a.m. in the morning. And I'm going to go to bed. And I'm going to go to bed probably mad, actually. I was calm during the live stream and things and trying to be rational about it because the thing that's kind of crazy about this season is right now, San Francisco has only 3 losses. That this NFL season has been so many teams that we have thought have been the one. Remember early on when everybody thought it was going to be the Miami Dolphins? You know, and Miami put up 70 points against Denver. And then it was the Buffalo Bills because they ended up destroying the Miami Dolphins. And then it was the Jaguars because the Jaguars beat the Bills. Then it was, of course, always the Eagles. And for a moment, it was actually us as well. It seems like whenever a team is thought to be that team, they end up falling for and somebody else does. I don't know if this is a conspiracy theory where, you know, this is exactly what the NFL wants. They don't want one team to be dominant throughout the season. This is exactly what they want, where all these different fan bases feel like we're the best team in football. That we're talking about the Miami Dolphins. We're talking about the Jaguars that had a chance to be the #1 seed. We're talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. We're talking about the Eagles. We're talking about the 49ers. We're talking about the Cowboys. We're talking about the Bills. That every one of these fan bases are living and dying with the season thinking at some point, we played great. We could be that team. This is what the NFL wants. They want everybody to have a chance. That every fan base is sitting on the edge of their seat hoping that this is the year. Now, I don't know if the NFL is fixed, but I can say that I can guarantee you somebody called me and made a great point. The NFL definitely wants Buffalo in the playoffs. You want Josh Allen. He's on the cover of Madden. Could you imagine if he doesn't make the playoffs? Now, I'm not going to say that that had any role in this game of the Cowboys winning or losing. I'm going to say that the Dallas Cowboys had everything to win. Right there. Right there. Everything to win. To finally get these mother humpers off their back. Now, you know, let's be clear. We've had a tough road to hoe. We had 4 games in 18 days. We ended up beating the Eagles with an emotional win. Then we got the sickness that, Lord knows, Jalen Hurts, they put him on a separate airplane. He's so sick to make sure he doesn't pass on to the team. I don't know how many guys on my team were sick or how bad they were. I don't know. And I'm not going to try and make excuses because I don't care how sick you are. If you're that sick, throw up on them. Make them go, ugh, you know, make them jump back because they did not seem to care about getting up in your face. They did not seem to care about bullying your ass. And just like D-Law said, you know, you hit a mother humper in the face, and you hit him again and again and again. Well, we got a taste of that. Now, I don't understand how the Cowboys can be 7-0 at home and 3-4 on the road. That Jekyll and Hyde deal. And knowing that we still got 2 more games on the road. Now, Eagle fans are now emboldened, okay? They've come out of the woodwork after being beat by the Cowboys, and their battle cry is, we beat that team! We beat that team and you lost to them! Well, I tell you what, you got your ass handed to you last week. We beat the Jets. How about you? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay. But I'm going to say That was a horse shit performance. I don't know how you come out that flat. I just don't. I mean, Dak Prescott's going to get it tomorrow. I know they're going to have the colonoscopy test and stuff right there. Somebody can be pulling one of those up and slapping Dak Prescott on it. That's fine. I get it. He opened up himself, but he actually did a great thing for basically colon cancer. Cowboys had keeping the pressure on the Philadelphia Eagles right there. The Cowboys had trying to hold on to the number 2 seed. The Cowboys had the possibility of having a quarterback be league MVP. It was right there. They lost all that shit and left it out in the rain. People will say it's Mike McCarthy's fault for not getting them motivated. I'm sorry. These aren't first graders. These aren't little kids that don't understand the importance of a game. If they have to be motivated by the coach when they literally can say, I have a chance to be the league MVP. We have a chance to be the number 2 seed in the playoffs. I have the opportunity to be Defensive Player of the Year. We have an opportunity to maybe win a Super Bowl if we can win this game. We have the opportunity to shut up all these hating ass mother humpers. All these things are right there. A coach shouldn't need to be able to say, guys, all these things are here. If you have worked all off season to make this team, to get stronger, to lift all these weights, to practice all of these hits, all of these bruises, all of these concussions, all of this shit, and as you're coming down the tailpipe, don't recognize all that work comes down to a game like this and you do nothing about it, then maybe you shouldn't be playing football. You can blame Dak Prescott and say, well, Dak, he was throwing the ball all over the place. And he did. He sucked like everybody else tonight. The offensive line and Terrence Steele, as my buddy Derek would say last night, was like a human turnstile. Zach Martin gets hurt, hurts the offensive line. And you could literally see that Buffalo recognized the importance of this game. That they literally understood, hey, we can win this game and it still might not mean anything for us making the playoffs. But if we lose this game, I can guarantee you we won't make the playoffs. And they came out there with a sense of urgency. They came out there and said, we have to give everything to this game. And they did. They just did. And that, my friends, is the team that the Dallas Cowboys were last week when they recognized that we must beat the Philadelphia Eagles. And they came out there and they pimped slapped the Eagles. That sense of urgency became complacency. They went from being the 5th seed to the 2nd seed where everybody is praising him. We got everybody talking about Dak Prescott. Is he the MVP or is it Brock Purdy? Right? The Dallas Cowboys, 5-game win streak, longest winning streak with San Francisco. They're the 2nd best team in the NFL. And what happens is you take that shit to your head, and Philly 500 is like literally texting me 50 million times right now. Just doing this video, he's texting me. I can see a link to a video, and he's texting like 3 or 4 messages. Probably say, did you see I sent you a link? It's Dallas Cowboys choke season. Man, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Your team is sitting there hitting the quarterback with a broom. You got Big Blake Slay saying, I'm going to call the law on you if you keep direct messaging me and you going to go to jail. Sounded like somebody's mama for a kid who's sitting there, got busted with porn in his house. Look, I'm going to call the law. Trying to scare him straight. What the hell is that? And now he done had a knee procedure. I'm going to tell you what the knee procedure was. Somebody grabbed that damn bat and said, oh, you going to talk about the rest of us playing like trash? Bam. That was the knee procedure. They Tanya Hardy them. Now leave me alone, Philly. Leave me alone. Got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and drive for 4 hours and then move some shit. Don't mess with me. Where was I? The Cowboys had the sense of urgency last week. And you saw how they played against the Eagles. They lost it this week being complacent. My hope, and I got my game ball. Kicker, Brandon Albury, 31 straight. You're the only one after that gets a game ball. The damn water boy don't even deserve a game ball today. Don't nobody deserve a damn game ball. I hope and I pray that the Dallas Cowboys take this loss, this humiliation. Because see, here's the thing. They laughed at me when I said this. If we're going to lose, damn it, lose. Lose badly. Because there's nothing worse than being this close to winning. You know, you get your participation. Well, you played a great game, Johnny. You know, you were a great. Well, screw that. If you're going to lose, get embarrassed. So that way, you remember how bad you felt riding back to Dallas after you got your lunch stolen. That you say, I do not want this shit to happen again. You remember this shit. Like, oh, yo, bro, hey, we about to play a game. You remember that shit in Buffalo? I'll be damned if that shit's going to happen again. That's what I need from these guys. It's not about getting beat down because everybody gets beat down. It happens. You don't have time to lick your wounds. You don't have time to cry about it or pat about it because you got to play the Miami Dolphins next week and you've got to respond. You got to pick your ass up off of the damn mat. And you have to dig deep inside and find something that turns this shit around. Now listen, it's hard to win in the damn NFL. It's hard. The fact that you had the Cowboys in San Francisco. San Francisco's got 6 wins in a row. Longest streak in the NFL. Going in today, the second longest was the New York Giants with 3. Nobody wins them all. Nobody. But you got 3 weeks to get your shit together. 3 weeks. And after that, you're probably going to have to play on the road. And you're going to have to put your big boy pants on and play some goddamn football. Everything to gain, and they lost it all. You know, the final thing I'm going to say here, I am a die-hard, and Lord knows sometimes I feel like I'm dying real hard, Dallas Cowboy fan who will always be a Dallas Cowboy fan. That's all I got to say about that. Remember to tell the ones you love them. You might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. Just sometimes the Cowboys just make it hard They make it real hard on a pen. Good night, good people and Eagle fans.